Welcome back to the channel. All right, now I'm filming this the night before Act 8.4 comes out, right? We already are aware of the rewards, so I want to kind of give like a little bit of a synopsis of them. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on them because they've been out for a while, and I know, hopefully some of you, as you're even watching this, might even be doing Act 8.4, but I want to point out a few things because to me, we can really look at the tea leaves. We can get an idea of what spring cleaning is going to hold for us, and that will be in the predictions. In fact, I'll put timestamps in case you're like, dude, I don't care. I already know what 8.4 is, but it will help you understand why I'm predicting what I'm going to be predicting. And I'm predicting a lot. And then also, I'm going to be in the middle of this, give advice on this, right? I think one of the things that's always thinking about is 6 stars dead, is 6 stars dead. I remember when the transition from 5 to 6 stars happened, and I put out the video saying, like, here's when I would kind of stop ranking up my 5 stars. Too long didn't read. I do think 6 stars are still going to have value, but I think we're really seeing the light at the end, or the light is going out on their lifespan as far as the end game is concerned. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here at these Act 8 rewards. Now, for just initial completion, you can see there, if you look at just on the left-hand side, and I want to take a moment here, and that's why I misspoke so bad, is make sure you go and subscribe to Kat Murdoch on Twitter. Maybe go to her Etsy store, buy a few things. These graphics are always amazing. They're always so incredibly helpful to me. And she's a really cool young woman too. So I enjoy my interactions with her on Discord, YouTube, and then she was part of the Breakfast Club there when we went up to Vancouver for the Battle Royale Brawl. So make sure you go, it's right there. It's not hard. You can see that on Twitter. All right. Now, the completion rewards, if you look at them, there'll be the left-hand side of each of these two graphics, which I have combined, right? The idea being that, like, when you do 8.4, you're going to be completing Act 8 as well. I'm assuming people have fully explored and everything, the other acts as they move along. So you're going to get 7-star resources. And I think this is something that's really going to be a big deal. Is I feel like this is the first thing that's really like, hey, here you're ranking up your 7 stars. And also, in doing this, if you've just done one path of Necropolis, you're valiant. And I think that's also a big deal. I'm going to be playing a large role in my predictions. You're seeing you're going to be able to rank up a 7-star to rank 2. You're getting 2 of those 4, 5, 6-star gems. I think that is really new and unique and cool. And we'll talk about that too in my thought process here. Because you're going to see it. You're also going to get an Ascension Dust. You're going to be able to take up 2 of your 6 stars right away to rank 4 or to rank 5, and then you're gonna be able to ascend one as well, the 6-star relic, the 7-star crystal, then of course the Titan shards there as well. But then on the other side here, and this is where it's kind of interesting, right? Is you're gonna get like the 6-star 3, 4. It's like, okay, that's I'm not going to complain about that, but that's not like what you're excited about here. You are getting 7,500 7-star shard. None of these are like eye-popping. A lot of them are going to be like, they're just going to sit there. Like for me, the 6-star generic awakening, but not everyone has been valiant as long as I have. And I think this is cool that people are coming up in the game are going to be able to get this. Again, I'm going to tie this together. Trust me on this one. And then as you go on to your exploration, I think this is where it really starts to pop. For me, it really became clear. This is an indication, right? And I'm someone who put out, like, on the day that the new Valiant early access bundle went out live, and I went back and even watched the video to make sure I said what I meant, was those 6 stars just being viable was going to have massive implications for the game. We are now feeling those. Anyone who's doing battlegrounds or things like that knows just these automatic 6-star rank 5 ascended champions, defenders. Well, I feel like this is a similar reading of the tea leaves. It just feels very clear to me. When you look at the exploration there, we've got a 7-star crystal. It looks like some sort of selector. I'm not really sure what the rainbow colored signifies there with the 7-star crystal, but it's going to be more than just your regular 7-star crystal. We have a gem or a crystal for a rank 2, 3, 7-star. That's massive, right? It is random, so we're not going to get to control it, but the 7 stars available are so good that chances are you're going to have someone in one of those classes that is very, very worthy of your rank 3. So I know I'm very excited about that. You're getting signature stones, generic signature stones, 20 of them. That is a lot, right? You can really make some headway into getting a sig level up on a 7-star if you want them to be more powerful or for your prestige. Then the Nexus 7-star, again, really big deal. The pool is so good. I mean, there is a chance you're going to get Sauron, Venom the Duck, and Red Goblin. And if you do, I am horribly sorry. In fact, if that was you, let me know in the comments now and be like, Vega, I blame you for putting that out into the world, that was even possible. And I am horribly sorry. And then 10,000 Titan shards. Titan shards have been like the premium item up until this point. So to get a whole half of a Titan crystal, kind of a big deal. And then this is new, right? We're going to be able to take up relics past the current level. This has been the highest level. The resources needed to rank them up to rank 3 have just not been available for your 6-star relics. And they're like, here's a generic one. This just a lot to me. I think it's cool. I love that it's in the game. I think I remember reading that the act will even be tuned up in the difficulty slightly, not a ton. It's not going to be Winter of Woe, but it's going to be a little bit more tuned up. I love this. I really do like this. If they follow through, and I think they will. I think they're very much intending to do this. Now, the full exploration, you're going to get another 4 5. So think about this. There's going to be 3 rank 5 6 stars. A count even of my size, I could tell right off the top of my head. Right off the top of my head. I'd love to take Punisher 29. Shout out to Trappy, amazing channel. You really should be watching Trappy. I would love to take up Red Skull. I would love to take a Red Guardian. Shout out to Grass. Those are 2 of my favorite channels right now. They're like must-see YouTube for me. Grass, MCoC, and Trappy. Go check them out. They're just everything that's fun about this game. You really learn a lot, educational, the whole thing. And shout out to them. Those are just champions off the top of my head. Kingpin. I still have so many 6-stars I would love to take to rank 5, and that's 3 of them immediately. Now you've got the generic 1-2 for the relic. That's what the gold border signifies. And you've got another 1-2, the 7-star, another 7-star crystal, another ascension. So you are taking 3 6-star champions to rank 5 immediately, and you can immediately ascend to as well. Then you're getting another Titan shard, another 5,000 Titan shards. You're going to be able to open a full Titan crystal. The Titan crystal is very, very juicy. It is very good, most premium item in the game. And then you're going to get the tier 4 alpha there, which is getting you on your way to another rank 3 7-star champion. So people are becoming valiant. And Crash said this on the live stream. I think when they were introducing Necropolis, I think it's when he did. And I told you, like, you can live. Crash says it, you can believe it. And he did, and he said there's going to be a way for people to become valiant, and this is it. This is transitioning people who've been in the game for a long time into, I think, offers going to be about 7 stars, content is going to be about 7 stars. Look at there's not a bunch of, and people who've been playing the game or valiant for a long time are going to know what I'm talking about here. There's not a lot of like, hey, guess what? You're going to get a 6-star awakening gem, and we're like, I don't even open those crystals anymore. Why are you acting like that should be exciting me? I don't need a bunch of 6-star 6 stones, guys. Like, thanks, but like, I've moved on. You've gotten me to move on. I've done it. Now you need to catch up, and that's not here. These are about helping people who maybe are newer to Valiant really progress their account and do it in a meaningful way. But it's also providing a lot of value to people who've been Valiant for a while, and this is about your 7 stars. So now let's go ahead and look at my predictions. And then I'll give you my advice on like, what do we do with this as far as ranking up our 6 stars and our 7 stars? Okay, here's my predictions. And now I know that in the beginning I said that I would do my advice first and then go to this, but we're going to do this now because I think it'll help my advice kind of make sense. Now, remember also too, these are my predictions, and I did go strong, but I also went with what I really thought. And then I went back and I looked and I compared it to the Act 8 rewards, and I was like, for the amount of real life and in-game resources that Kabam asked for these things, it makes sense to me that they would match or be a little bit better than the Act resources. Again, I think this is a massive, massive step forward for progression and those sorts of things. And I want to say this right now. If you need to spend money that you're not comfortable with, or you're not already thinking about doing or anything like that, don't do it. You will become Valiant eventually anyway. All things will come to you eventually anyway. I don't really think anyone's ever spent because they felt like they needed to and then felt good about it, even probably the day afterwards, especially for stuff that's RNG. It is a game, and we take this game seriously. I'm making videos. I have a YouTube channel, so I take it seriously too. I'm not doing the whole like it's a mobile game, who cares, blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is like, if watching this video or if watching an opening of mine or something like that makes you feel like you're going to miss out, just don't do it. Go watch something else. I have a ton streams and champion reviews. Go watch one of the channels. Go watch one of the Illuminati members. Go watch Trappy or Grass, something like that. Okay. All right. So here it is, and I'm going to list them from most exciting at the bottom to, I guess, least exciting, but I think they're all really exciting. I'm predicting a lot. I think there's going to be relic stuff, ascension dust, and 4 or 5 gems all over the place. I think it's going to be in your cash offers. I think it's going to be in your unit offers. I think there's going to be a lot of guaranteed rank up resources to make your account stronger, right? Like even right now in Battlegrounds, the most scary decks for me that I faced, I mean, outside of like Usafa or something like that, were the people who put all their rank up resources into their 6 stars. When I was facing a ton of 6-star rank 5 ascended SIG 200 champions, it became very hard to know who to even ban and then to go against, as opposed to a bunch of 7-star rank 2 SIG 20, SIG 40s. This is a great way to rank up your account and get it very, very strong. And even though, as you can see from the Act 8 rewards and my prediction, there's going to be a lot of rank 3 7-stars running around, your rank 5 6-stars ascended are going to be able to hang in with them really, really well, especially because of that SIG. Next layer down, I'm predicting 5 7-star generic 1-2 gems. That one might be a little bit strong as we go over all of these. So even if you knocked it down to like 3 or something like that, that's still a tremendous amount, a great way to rank up your account. I think they're going to be generics, and I think they're going to be in the unit offers. One of the themes that you're seeing in this is, and I feel like Kabam does kind of do this to a degree, and I do like it, is your cash offers are more like your fun. You know, your RNG, you're opening up a crystal or something like that, right? And it's fun, and you can progress your account that way for sure, but you're not guaranteed. Whereas your unit offers, I feel like have moved to where they're more your guaranteed rank up. You are making your account stronger. And I really like that because it allows people who spent money to have some fun, kind of gamble, that kind of thing, RNG, but then they're going to get units with them, and then they can get your guaranteed rank up resources. And then it's also your arena grinders, your folks who've been saving their units for 6 months or something like that, and they passed up on, I don't know, Deadpool loser or whatever we had recently, or Valentine's Day. They're like, no, I'm waiting for spring clean. I'm waiting for 4th of July. They go in and they get guaranteed rank up offers, rank up resources. And I feel like Kabam has moved that direction, and I think they're going to continue. Moving on to the next one, I think 6 to 8 7-star crystals. The pool is so strong. It's a great way to obviously make your account better. But like I said earlier, you could get Sauron and Venom the Duck and Red Goblin, and you could just totally waste all of that. Hopefully have fun in the moment. And so that's why I think it's going to be cash offers. The pool is really big now, but it's still a very, very good 7-star pool, especially like for those of you who remember what like the initial 6-star pool and those sorts of things were, right? I think it's going to be 3 to 4 Titan crystals. That one might also be a little strong. One of the reasons why I predicted so much, though, is I do have crystals, as you know, in the cash offer portion. And I was trying to figure like, how would they even do that, right? Unless they do like a certain amount of shards, right? Which might be a nice way to mathematically make it so they're all in the Odins or something like that. And you only get to like 2. Because when you add up all of the resources that you get from rewards from Act 8, it's only 1. So we could maybe knock that down to 2 to 3 or something like that. Let me know in the comment. I'm interested to read your guys' comments if you're like, dude, you went way too far, not far enough. I'm curious to see what you all have to think. But that was one where I'm already like, you know what? I think maybe we push that down to 2 to 3 would be good, because that is like the premium item so far in sales and things like that, right? And I do mean so far. I think 2 generic 7-star 2 3s. I think that's going to be unit offers. Again, let people who've really been saving, grinding out, or who purchase all those cash offers, let them rank up, take the RNG out of it. Maybe one of them is a crystal, so it's random, but I do think there will be a generic in there. Or the tier 4 alpha, so that you can make that rank up. So you could switch that a little bit. It could be like one random crystal and one ability to buy enough, tier 6 class catalyst, tier 4 alpha, and those sorts of things, so that you can make the rank up decision on your own. Either way, I think the same, you get to the same point there. I think there's going to be 40 random 7-star 6 plus 20 generic. I think this will again be in the unit offers, because that's where I think the guaranteed rank up resources is. That feels like a lot. But then when you think about it, it's divided by 6 classes, the 40 random, it ends up not being that much, but it's still a nice way to meaningfully increase its signature level on a champion, 7-star champion, be it for prestige or for just make them stronger. And then this is the big one. I do think it's a time. I do think it's going to happen. We're getting a 2-3 crystal from an Act content. I think they're going to be selling the ability to rank up 2 more rank 3 7-stars. I think a random. I don't think it'll be a generic. I think generic's probably coming to 4th of July or something like that. But I think it's going to happen this spring cleaning. 1 random 7-star awakening. I know for a lot of people it's going to be really, really painful. For other people it's going to feel great. I think it's one of those things, though. It's early enough in the life cycle of 7 stars. Remember, they're going to go all the way up to rank 6. And we're just hitting rank 3. And I feel like Kabam said they were going to slow down once they hit rank 3. how quickly we've been moving through the 7 stars. That will hold value for a very long time. I really like the Titan Crystal format and how they're working with all that. I really do like it. I think it's worked out really well. And as a result, though, like I just recently pulled Onslaught. Who knows when I'm going to awaken him again? I hope it's soon. I hope it's on spring cleaning, but it could be 6, 7, 8 months from now. And so having that, if I was to pull a Mutant Awakening gem, I just put it right into Onslaught, no problems, just go straight with it. And so I think that's one where even if you don't have a use for it, we'll have to look at what the price is and stuff, and if they even do this. But the way I'm imagining it, if it's there and I have the unit, I am absolutely going to get it, even if I don't have a champion right on hand to use it on, because I know that chances are over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 months, year, 2 years, I'm going to pull a 7-star, and the 7-star basic pool is only going to get bigger. So my chances of duping a champion are going to get smaller, and I'll be really happy to have that should it be there. So those are my predictions. Please let me know what you think of them. If you think they're like too much, not enough. And then again, if Kabam does, remember, these are predictions. This isn't what I'm saying with certainty that Kabam is going to do. If they don't hit them, I am sorry, because I know it could be getting us pretty excited here. But keep in mind, I'm not going to go and pout and cry and be upset should Kabam not do this, because I predicted it. I have no authority over Kabam. So keep that in mind. And then I'm going to pull up my rankings really quick to kind of give you an idea on what this all, like what's the implications of this, and how am I going to now move forward with it on my own account, and kind of give you some advice on it. As far as advice is concerned, and unless I am just way wrong on spring cleaning, and spring cleaning comes in way weaker than what I've predicted, if that happens, then come to attend a stream, ask me on videos, or I'll probably put out a new video with advice, and I'll definitely talk about this monthly on the tier list, right? Hopefully you're familiar with this. So it's by far the best spreadsheet and tier list in the game. So many people put their information into it, their ideas, their experience, and knowledge. You can see that whole MCoC Illuminati. Make sure you go subscribe to them. But then also the spreadsheet wizards then come and have made this spreadsheet so that, like, if you're interested in war, you can just unclick war and all the ratings try to go away. Battlegrounds, same thing. It's really, honestly, it's phenomenal. And I've gotten so much help from so many smart people, and that's why it's so good. So I'm purposely on skill, though, to kind of give you some insights into what I'm thinking on this and why I'm pulled up skill. Is what this has done, what I think is a clear signal that, like, we have moved to 7 stars now. Your 6-star rank 5, your 6-star rank 5 ascendants are still going to do a lot for you. You can still definitely quest with them. You can still obviously do Necropolis with them if you have more paths to do. They're going to still be very strong in Battlegrounds. For how long? I think the time will only tell, but they're definitely going to be strong because they can hang with 7-star rank 3s. They can hang with them, okay? Especially with the SIG level being important. But as I've shown you with just the Act 8 rewards, when you total them up, when you look at them side by side together, it's a clear indication that there's 7-star resources, 7-star crystals, 7-star rank up resources, Titan charge, the whole thing, even relics, for goodness sake, are getting significantly stronger. For me, the best 6 stars now for you to rank 5 and to ascend are those just absolutely the crazy ones, the OP ones, the ones I'm telling you, like, I don't know if we're ever going to see them as 7 stars. I'm talking like Kingpin. I'm talking like Nick Fury. I'm talking that level. I'm talking your Human Torches. These champions that just, they supersede their rarity of 6-star, their 6-star variety, right? They are stronger than that. They're better than that. They are broken. All the terms you want to use from that. And then also your champions that are wanting that SIG 200, right? Because right now, 6-star shards, especially as you become Valiant, trust me, if you haven't been Valiant, you're gonna 6-star shards are start coming in like crazy. Your signature level, 6 stones, and all that stuff, just gonna come in more and more and more. You're in the Battleground store and everywhere. So if it's that, you're gonna want to rank up those 6 stars too that really want that high sig. And so I would just keep that in mind. Like, if there was a champion, like let's say Omega Red came out as a 7-star. Omega Red is very, very powerful, right? And if you pulled them, great, congratulations. But I would still, for the time being, say rank up that 6-star because they're really wanting that SIG 200 and those sorts of things. So I would keep that in mind. That'd be the other thing that would make me lean towards a 6-star over the 7-star, even though I think this is a clear indication that 7 stars are like here and we are going to get the rank up resources for them. And then the last and final one, and that's what we say in all my videos that go over these things, is rank up who you enjoy, okay? Rank up who you enjoy playing, not only because it is a game and it should be fun, but because you will know how to play them better when things get tough and your tough content where you're really wanting to do well, right? Whatever it is, whether it's Battlegrounds, War, Questing, Winter of Woe, whatever it is for you, if you know how to play the champion well, you know their nuances, you know the spacing, all of those things, the animations, you're going to play them significantly better, and then therefore almost definitely going to get much more superior results. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to get better results with Black Widow OG than you will with, let's say, Kingpin. Chances are you won't. But if you know how to play Black Widow really well, or let's make this a little bit more realistic, and you know how to play your Jabari Panther really well, then you're probably going to get better results with your Jabari Panther than if you don't know how to play Valkyrie very well and you take them into the same place. Even though Valkyrie may be a better champion all around, stronger and those sorts of things, able to do more things, you knowing how to play Jabari is going to help you get through. So I would also advise that when it comes to your spending your rank up resources, make sure those 6 stars really mean a lot to you, and then have a lot of fun with them. Make sure they're the ones that want the Awakening, that want that SIG 200, and that they're the ones that, like, I say it and we do this, and I think we even have an emoji for it. Valkyrie, Nick Fury, Kingpin, maybe even Kate Bishop now. We aren't seeing them for 7 stars for a very, very long time. All right, that's it. As usual, let me know what you think we got right. Let me know what you think we got wrong. I hope you have a lot of fun with spring cleaning and Act 8.4. I know I'm actually looking forward to it. It's going to be, I think, a real breath of fresh air. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care.